Hello, hello, how are you today? I'm so glad that you came to play. Hello, hello, I'm glad we can meet. However we do it is such a treat. It is great to have you joining in again during this fun season of spring. So we are still in spring, where things are springing up out of the ground. And are there other things that you notice happening with the weather? Sometimes maybe the sun is shining bright. The sun is shining bright. Oh, how I love the warmth. The sun is shining bright. What else is in the sky, you think? The rain is falling down. The rain is falling down. We might have lots of rain falling down. Oh, how I love the sound. The rain is falling down. And what likes to drink the rain outside? The flowers start to bloom. The flowers start to bloom. Oh, how I love the smell. The flowers start to bloom. These are some fun things, and they happen every spring. They happen every spring. Oh, how I love these things. They happen every spring. Yeah, there's a lot of neat things that are going on. There are also some neat things to hear outside. Do you ever hear noises from different kind of animals? Ooh, have you heard that sound? That sounds like a bird. And I bet that's a bird that we can find. I want you to picture that bird in your mind and think about what it might look like, what colors it might have, what size it is. Is it big? Is it small? And see if it matches this one, because this is the bird that it is. This can be called a house finch, and you could find it around a house. You could find it by your home, in your neighborhood, in a park. They used to live out in deserts, but now they have expanded and live in a lot of different places. And I found them in a lot of different places this week on some of my walks. Yeah, so this is a house finch, and I wonder where we can find it. Little bird, where could you be? In the ground, in the water, or in the tree? I did see one in a bush yesterday, so let's see. House finch, are you in the bush? Oh, the house finch is not in the bush. Must be hiding somewhere else. They were around water, but they were flying up into trees. So let's find out. House finch, are you in the tree? Oh, it's not on those branches. Oh, but it looks like there might be something poking out over here. Can you see that? Look at that. Does that look like a house finch? It's not a house finch, but that's a bird that we found last week. Do you remember what kind of bird that was? A robin. Yeah, so that one is a robin, and this one's a house finch. And do you notice anything similar about these birds? Do they have similar colors? So they both have shades of red, but where is the red at? The robin tends to have the red on its chest all the way down to its belly, and the house finch has some of that too. But where does the house finch have red that the robin does not? The house finch has a red head and a red rump. So knowing where the color is on a bird helps you identify what kind of bird it is. And the robin is a little bigger than the house finch, but they look similar like this. And they eat some similar things. The robin likes to eat a lot of worms and some berries. And the finch likes to eat some berries, but a lot of seeds. Yeah, so I am a robin. I am a house finch. Can you find me? I eat lots of berries and bugs. And I eat seeds. So let's see where else you are hiding. Maybe the grasses? House finch, are you in the grasses? Oh, look at that. The house finch is in the grasses. And do they look a little similar? See where the red is up here on the head? Where on the robin, it's not on the head. Oh, that's really neat. Wow. So we've found these birds, and we found them because we knew what they looked like and what they sounded like and where they are and what they're doing, like eating seeds or hopping down on the ground or being up in trees. And we learned what the house finch sounds like. Do you remember what that is? Kind of high-pitched. Whoop. Come back in the house. And the robin we heard last week, and you may still be hearing. It sounds like this. A little different. And remember, we may find them in similar places, but they have different songs. So let's go outside and see what we can find, or see what we can hear, see what we can see. There's lots out there. Welcome outside. We're hearing some neat sounds. There's some sounds of some big birds. There's some sounds of some small birds. And by small, I mean I've heard the hummingbird, and I'm hearing some babies. You may be hearing babies right now that are really high pitched, like dee, dee, dee. And I think there are some song sparrows hiding in the salal back there, learning how to get some food. There's lots of different things happening, different sounds, different colors. There's some blooms coming out. Can you see any blooms back here? See any flowers? Flowers up in here? What color would you call that? Some of these can have some little white blooms. Yeah, that's one of our blackberries. It's our native blackberry. It's usually on the ground, but it's up on a bush. Do you see any other things that are white? Do you think that look maybe like snow down there? Well, I do. And these are some of the blossoms that came off of a tree. They've been falling now in the wind. They've been falling because birds have been up there in the tree, way up there. So that's our madrone, or another name is madrona. And these are eventually going to have some little fruits that the animals get to eat, which is really neat because flowers turn into fruit. There's some other things that are blooming. See them all over the ground? Can you see more and more and more? And maybe some other blooms. Look at that. So that's our trailing blackberry that we saw earlier. And now it has these white blooms on it. And it's going to have berries after them for the birds. And you might see I have a little dish here that some of the birds use for their bird feeder. I just turned planters into a bird bath. I turned planters into little dishes that they can use. You can see another one up there. And even the squirrel drinks out of there. So it's kind of nice to give them something to use. But yeah, we've got nice blooms coming out with berries. So these flowers will turn to fruits. And their fruits are going to be blackberries. Which means there's going to be a lot more food around and a lot more birds coming around. So if you haven't heard a lot, they might have been on their nests. But they're going to be out looking for food, looking for fruit. Can you think of something else a bird might be eating? Like some worms or some little caterpillars, some little grubby grubs. They're going to be up in the trees. They're going to be down on the ground looking for lots of different insects and food to eat. So there's lots to see. And all this new growth that's coming out. There are bugs that want to be eating this. There are insects that want to eat this too. And the birds are after them. So there will be lots and lots of activity for you to enjoy if you're out and about. Lots of neat stuff. Yeah.
So I hope you have a fun time when you're out exploring. You hear that one? Zip. Hopefully they do it again. This is a bird I consider the zipper bird. It goes zip. And one name for that is a pine siskin. Ziskin, siskin, zip. Yeah, and you could see them at feeders if you have them. There it goes. Oh, yeah. So it's nice listening. You can look for birds. Remember, you can think about what it looks like, what it sounds like. Zipper bird? Where is it? And it sounds like it's up in the tree. And what is it doing? So sometimes when what they're doing, they can either be down foraging for food, they can be flying together. That one likes to fly in a pair right now, so you might see a couple. Yeah, lots of nice things to hear and see. I hope you have fun looking for some of your own things. We are done for today, for today, for today. We are done for today. I'm so glad we could play. We will play again someday, again someday, again someday. We will play again someday because it's fun to play. Yay! Play later.